A grudge match with major repercussions in both the title race and the chase for Champions League football. That's what Juventus-Napoli means tonight. The champions are decimated by injury and are arguably one defeat away from saying goodbye to their Scudetto aspirations. Juventus lost in Sardinia last weekend and have slipped down to 6th place overnight. There is quite simply no margin for error. It is the bianconeri against the partenopei, Spalletti against Conte, Juventus, Napoli. Sixth plays third in Serie A, ahead of 4th against 2nd later on tonight on a bumper Serie A Sunday. And Juventus immediately on the front foot with Khéphren Thuram. And Cambiaso trying to win a corner, he succeeds on that score. Manuel Pascali. There's the fast start for the bianconeri. Good evening once again.
Yeah, good evening, Patrick.
McTominay battling away, first with Locatelli and then Thuram, but Juventus have the ball. Thuram for Conceição. He waits for McKennie to arrive. Back with Chico Conceição. Khéphren Thuram. This is Cambiaso. Conceição delivers. Was he going for goal? It nearly found the corner.
Yeah, I don't know. Patrick, he went to try to feed somebody in the back post area, but sometimes you see the ball hitting the net. Great combination and great run. Look, that one by Cambiaso. Credit to Gutierrez, who follow the former Bologna player till the end. Here, Cambiaso.
Long throw towards Bremer. Away by Lobotka. That's Locatelli hooking it forward. Gutierrez has lost it to Yildiz. Yildiz. Thuram went for the curler, and it's off the frame of the goal. Meret Peterson, Khéphren Thuram very close to scoring in back-to-back games.
Wow, what an effort that was. Pretty similar of the Lecce one with Ramadani against Lazio last night. Same effort against the crossbar, but that was so close. Brilliant by the French international player.
Khéphren Thuram gave a long interview in the lead up to this match, talking all about his childhood as being one of the famous sons of Lilian Thuram. His older brother Marcus plays for Inter. Given away by Juventus here. Vergara waits for Spinazzola to arrive. He'll keep it in play as well. Højlund in the middle. Spinazzola. Buongiorno. Lobotka decided against shooting. Juan Jesus. Lobotka. Elmas. Juventus closing down the space. Staying very compact, the bianconeri. Di Lorenzo. McTominay. Buongiorno. Kelly knew what was in front of him and above all what was behind him. Kelly's lost it to Gutierrez. Vergara for Højlund. Up against Bremer. Still Højlund. He's done well here. It's Vergara! Well held by Di Gregorio.
Yeah, good try this one by the young Vergara. Napoli again responding after the Thuram effort. Here Kelly maybe could have gone down under the Napoli pressure. This is the chance, the Thuram one, I think. Yildiz found the Frenchman, the number 19. This is a brilliant effort.
Given away by Cambiaso. We've seen that before here. The other end of the ground against Lecce when Lamek Banda scored. Not costly on this occasion. McTominay. Højlund takes it early and drags it wide.
Yeah, immediately, no, as soon as Napoli gained the ball back, vertical to Højlund, took one touch, the extra one was Di Gregorio here.
Here's Yildiz. He can cut it back. Couldn't find David, nor Conceição. Conceição keeps it alive. Kalulu's cross, McTominay away. Højlund wins the header. Then Di Lorenzo. Locatelli, Jonathan David, he's got there! Jonathan David finds the net in the big game for Juventus. That's what they've been waiting for. That's what he's been waiting for. And finally, the goals have started to come on a regular basis.
Fantastic ball by Juventus. All credit, yes, to the number 30 who scored the goal, Jonathan David, but the skipper Locatelli with the number 5 is producing some incredible skills with the outside of his right boot, and this man now is on flames and he doesn't miss.
Jonathan David has started to chip in with goals recently, but his victims have been the likes of Parma, Sassuolo, Cremonese, Bodo Glimt and Paphos. But now he scores against the reigning champions.
Yeah, credit to Locatelli here. Great skills, spotting David in onside position. Probably it's Juan Jesus that is keeping the number 30 on side here. Spinazzola doesn't have any chance, because if you
and Juventus are confident too. Kenan Yildiz, is there a second on the way? Conceição, it's off the line by Buongiorno. Fabulous defending as Juventus were almost celebrating their second.
wow, astonishing, wonderful by Buongiorno. It's a kind of derby for him, but he's keeping Napoli in the team, in the match, sorry.
Napoli are rocking here on the ropes. Juventus feel a second goal could really have them stumbling. And it's very rare that Inter fans would ever celebrate a Juventus goal, but I'm sure there are some Nerazzurri supporters that would love to see Napoli much further away in the title race. Buongiorno losing out to Conceição, wasn't helped by the square ball. Napoli need to keep their cool here, stay in the game. Vergara carrying it, Locatelli on him. Thuram caught him, it's there for Højlund. The whistle's gone for a free kick. Højlund wanted the advantage so he could take the shot on.
Because here, Conceição is completely unmarked, but let's see what Buongiorno is doing. This is a wonderful, wonderful piece of defending, because here he's guessing Meret is going to be beaten.
McTominay finding Di Lorenzo. Gutierrez. Found space to deliver. It was a good cross as well. It's a Napoli player down in the box, it's Højlund. Vergara saying he was impeded as well. Napoli still have it with McTominay. Højlund will eventually get to his feet. Conte telling his players to put it out of play, and now the Napoli players want to have a chat with Maurizio Mariani.
Yes, it's Bremer on Højlund, and I saw Kalulu on Vergara. Let's see again, yes, Bremer. This is interesting, this is another one. Because the ball is gonna probably... Look, Bremer has got two players, Kalulu's got two players as well, because he's got Vergara plus Elmas.
Khéphren Thuram surging away, he's carrying it here. What a run from Khéphren Thuram, who only wins a corner.
Brilliant. Actually, I've never seen the Napoli midfield suffer so much against any opponents in Serie A, but this man has got everything. Look at the technique, the injection of pace, and he's driving. Lobotka has to leave the number 19 too.
Juventus won't get a penalty. I believe that's half-time and the referee is sending for treatment. No, Half-time whistle's not yet gone. He's now saying he's asking Jonathan David to get some treatment. Juventus are asking whether it should be a penalty.
I think maybe they asked the game to be stopped because there was an head injury, and I think half-time has been given.
Some confusion, but all the players walking off. Either way, Juventus have the lead in this crunch game against Napoli. They might have been 2 goals up. As it is, Jonathan David with his first goal in a big match for the Bianconeri. This is why he thought he should have had a penalty. Vergara and Di Lorenzo both having a hold of the Canadian. Don't think there was anything wrong with that challenge. Napoli have 45 minutes to try and turn it around. Juventus on course to bounce back from that shock defeat in Sardinia last weekend when they went down 1-0 to Cagliari. What do Napoli need to do, Manuel Pascali?
Yeah, they need to do better, especially going forward. They didn't trouble Di Gregorio at all. Juventus were the better team in the first half.
Thuram finding McKennie. Here's David. Might be tempted. David! Straight at Meret. Elmas. Back by Vergara for Lobotka. You wonder who's going to make something happen for Napoli tonight. Gutierrez. Spinazzola taking it on. It's run here for Højlund. Højlund couldn't wrap his foot around it.
I think that the referee gave a goal kick probably. Spinazzola is complaining about handball. No, but there is no chance. Bremer is doing well.
Miretti's goal output recently suggests he might be quite a good option at centre forward. Fabio Miretti, another player that Spalletti has managed to get the best out of. Lukaku's on the way, but here's Miretti for Yildiz. He's done it again against Napoli. But unlike the game in December, this goal from Yildiz will surely be part of a Bianconeri victory. The champions gave the ball away, and Yildiz punishes them.
You cannot leave him. Playing this kind of chance is gonna finish you. And this might be the game over for this game. It maybe can be game over on the title race for Napoli. We don't know. But this man is the star at the moment for Juventus.
And the star celebrates in exactly that fashion. Juan Jesus with a blind square ball. Miretti, having only just come on, immediately grabs an assist. Yildiz just about staying on side and keeping his balance to guide it past Meret.
Yeah, maybe it can be a bit, there can be a bit of luck on this, but what about the change? Immediate impact by Miretti. Yes, receiving a big gift by Juan Jesus, but this pass has to be inch perfect from there, the number 10. It doesn't miss.
9 goals this season for Kenan Yildiz. 8 of them have come in Serie A. He's producing numbers befitting of his talent. Buongiorno. Højlund lets it run for Lukaku. Bremer too strong for him. And Thuram has found Miretti. Juventus want a third. Miretti could have played in Yildiz. Bizarrely looked for McKennie.
Yeah, we went for the most difficult pass. It was an easy pass to Yildiz. Gave him the ball. Leave the Turkish star to take his opponent on. Instead of picking the wrong pass. But this man is producing again something astonishing.
Now McTominay's given it away. Yildiz once again. Yildiz went for power.
Yeah, went for his brace.
Højlund. I think that was meant for Giovanni. It's going to take him some time to get up to speed with his colleagues. Time that Napoli don't necessarily have at the moment. They won't get many sessions to work on that understanding at Castelvolturno. This stage of the season with so many matches coming, it's all about rest and recovery, bit of video work and tactics perhaps. But Conte often does his best work on the training ground, and now it's about trying to best manage 3 games a week, and Napoli have shown some shortcomings in that department. And this is what that expensive summer transfer campaign was supposed to address, 150 million euros worth of talent. Pierre Kalulu. Miretti takes over. On for Kostic it goes. McKennie in the middle. Juventus just playing keep ball, understandably. This healthy 2-goal lead.
Yeah, it's going to take time for Lukaku as well to find the right synergy, you know, with Højlund as well, if they're going to play together, because I think it's the first time that Højlund, Lukaku and Giovanni are playing together.
Thuram. Ambitious ball for Kostic, it's broken for him. Kostic! That's game over. And it's not just a win for Juventus tonight against the champions, it's a mauling. Filip Kostic sent on to help manage the game to a conclusion. But he produces a beauty from the edge of the box. And Napoli's title bid might have ended tonight.
Yeah, he's got a great left foot, we know it. He's finding some room to strike it from distance. No chance for Meret, but no bad from Spalletti, bringing on Miretti, and after a couple of seconds, he assists Yildiz, bringing on Kostic, and he finds the net. No bad job from Spalletti and this Juventus.
Kostic's previous 2 goals had come on the road in Cremona and in Florence, but now he can celebrate in front of this adoring public. Back on target in Turin, and something of a trademark strike.
Yeah, but this tells you a lot about Napoli night, because the ball is going into Buongiorno, who flicked it. The ball, yes, end up on the Kostic left foot from that distance. Doesn't give Mere any chance.
Great reading for Juventus. Højlund though for Lukaku, and that sums up Napoli's night. A fit prime Lukaku would have buried that.
Yeah, this is a good job by Højlund. And from there, Lukaku has to hit the target at least.
Koopmeiners intercepts. A big performance from Juventus and a big win from the Bianconeri. Luciano Spalletti avenges the reverse fixture and defeats Conte in only their 2nd ever competitive meeting. A clean sheet for the Bianconeri. They pull to within 1 of the reigning champions, whose Scudetto defence might be at an end in late January. David got the first goal. Yildiz and Kostic added 2 more in the second half, and it ends convincingly at Allianz Stadium. Juventus 3, Napoli 0.